Welcome back to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. To be part of our super community and find out more about Eliances, visit www.eliances.com. Now, back to our super host, David Cogan, founder of Eliances.
So we just had the founder and owner of Bondurant Performance Racing School this morning, Bob Bondurant. His wife, Pat Bondurant, who's the president of Racing School. And we just had the president and CEO of some of the America's largest restaurants, Burger King, Denny's, Peter Piper Pizza, Del Taco. I mean, the list just goes on. I'm getting so hungry. But with that, let me go ahead and let me talk to you about our next hero. She believes in the power of 3P coaching. You want to know what that is? Well, she also created something called Six-Figure Sacred Sales. She's Jennifer Johnson. We call her Sparkle. She's a certified life coach. Welcome, Jennifer. Now tell us about the power of 3P coaching.
The power of 3P coaching, it stands for perception, possibility, and prosperity. And that's really how I kind of think about how you involve in your life and in your business, because how you perceive yourself is how others are going to perceive you. And that's going to lead to many different opportunities and then prosperity. And I like to say prosperity is so personalized. It's whatever it means to you. And for us, it was being able to create and design our business so that we could volunteer in the community.
But how does someone know the way in which they're perceiving themselves? Because many people may think they're perceiving themselves one way and not another.
Exactly. And so it's really important to think about, who do you hang out with? Who are those 5 people that are closest to you? And what do they show up like in the world and in their business? And also to trust mentors and people to really check in and say, okay, how am I showing up? Because if you're in business and you're loving what you do, but not necessarily connecting with people, then something's just off a little bit. And usually that's internal.
And you could reach Jennifer Johnson by going to thejenniferjohnson.com or, of course, Eliances.com, because that's where entrepreneurs align. And we'll have her clip also, too, on our site. Now, I understand that you take clients on a simple step-by-step journey from what do I do to look what I did. How did you come up with that methodology?
You know, I modeled it after myself. I started as a life coach and I loved it. And I was earning $25 an hour and thinking, this is great. I can help people change their life and they're paying me $25. Yet I didn't know how to turn that into a lucrative business. So that's why I hired a business coach and mentor to show me the way of taking what I love and how to actually shift that into a business. And so now I get to show people to do the exact same things. And over the first year, I went from $25 an hour to over 6 figures. And people oftentimes believe they can't do that, and I'm here to model for them. Yes, you can, and I'll show you how.
Now, I think it's amazing because you certainly connect with everybody. You've connected with everybody in the studio almost instantly when you walk in. You connected with all of our guests too instantly, and you have a warm personality, big smile, and really a contagious giggle, which you're known for. You help people understand their money mindset. I just love that. The deep, it's the unconscious roots of all thoughts and actions around money, and help them unlock their inner sparkle warrior. Now, when we mentioned sparkle warrior, though, what is that?
That really is that internal true you that gets to come out and either be the beast that's been waiting to be unveiled or really to finally stand in your truth. It's different for each individual. And that's what's so powerful, is that money mindset gives us so much information on how people will or will not address money issues in their money story, or how they can or cannot be successful in business. Because if they have that money mindset and all the junk of the past, it's going to halt them in their sales, and they're going to be stuck in hobby mode and not be able to help people.
And we're talking with Jennifer Johnson, known as Sparkle, thejenniferjohnson.com. You can also go to Eliances.com. But how do you, maybe what's one of the things that you do in your session to help them unleash that?
It really is getting clear. I have an assessment that I walk people through to understand their personal money mindset around sales. And so once we can establish that, I can help them see what their number one roadblock is and how to seriously bust through it. And once they do that, the confidence just soars and they're ready to go and live either their mission, if it's a personal issue or personal thing they're wanting to serve in the community, or whether it's to go kick some ass in business.
Now we're getting a couple communication coming in through our line, and one of those things is they're asking is how did you get the name Sparkle? Where does that come from?
It actually came from my clients. They started calling me Sparkle because they said when I walk in a room, I actually light up the room and sparkle and shine. And they just started calling me Jennifer Sparkle Johnson, and it stuck. And I thought, you know what? I love that, and what an honor, because it came from people who were my clients and loved the changes and shifts they were making in themselves and their business.
I think it's an incredible nickname, Sparkle.
Thank you.
You're listening to Eliances Heroes, and Be a Hero with me, David Cogan, where entrepreneurs align. Be part of the community. Go to eliances.com, ELIANCES.com. So much activity that's going on. You don't want to be left out. In fact, Jennifer Sparkle Johnson, you're a member of Eliances. You've been to some of our experiences. Tell us about the feeling, what you get when you attend an Eliances experience.
Honestly, the first time I went there, I left and I went, this is my community. I love this group. I love the power and the energy of this group, and I recommend it to anyone.
Now, you're also a board member of the Girls Rule Foundation. They help today's girls realize their full potential, becoming tomorrow's amazing women.
Yes.
How did you come to be involved in this organization?
Actually, they had been asking for a while, because I also volunteer in another organization that's very near and dear to my heart. And I finally was able to set aside a little bit of time to help them as well. And it really is my job, quote unquote. I mean, yes, I have a title, but they call me, the Sparkle Girl. I build a Sparkle community around helping people in our community realize that Girls Rule exists. And we offer everything from free classes to inspire girls and teens to going to women's conferences to inspire the women as well. Because the message is still the same. It's all that internal stuff that gets in our way, and once we can unleash that and unblock that, we can do anything.
Tell me now, too, I want to talk a little bit about children, is what type of life coach skills would you provide to children?
It's the confidence to know that you are enough exactly as you are. And my biggest thing, and that's one of the reasons I love the theme here, is one of the things that I do, and I teach women and children, I've done girls classes as well, as young as 9 years old, is the name of my talk is Ignite Your Inner Superpowers. So when it's with the children, it's how to ignite your inner superpowers. When it's with the adults, it's how to ignite your inner superpowers to accelerate your sales. But really, when I'm working with the girls, it's about whatever has happened to you, whatever you think isn't okay, we take that, what we call a scar or a wound, but it's all about turning that scar into your biggest star so you can be your best self and accept yourself exactly as you are, no matter what anyone else thinks. Because when you love yourself and believe in yourself, nothing else matters. No one can rock you.
Now, Jennifer, I'm going to say a word to you,
Yes.
and you tell me what it means to you.
Yes.
Soul, as in SOUL.
Okay, so when you said that, my heart just opened. So for me, it means love.
And you do soul coaching too?
Yes.
And what is that? How is that different from your other coaching?
So from the business perspective, I tie that in with loving who you are, because if you value yourself and your offering, then you can go and empower and inspire people in the world, whether you have a service or a product. And then from the life coaching component, it's really helping people fall in love with themselves, because so many of us carry around baggage. I like to say you carry a backpack full of crap, and that wears on your soul, and it can dim your light. And so I get to help them take the crap out of the backpack and take that backpack off so they can shine.
Now, you're also an award-winning speaker, trainer, mentor, mastery level coach that specializes in teaching people, again, going from hiding out to being in alignment with really who they are.
Yeah.
And you work with salespeople. I mean, every role that you have now, you're doing something with sales.
Yes.
But what are maybe two to three of the top secrets you have for increasing sales?
First thing is, I always say, pass the salt. And that's such a common phrase if you're sitting at the dinner table. So if you can feel around your sales and your sales offer the same way you would say pass the salt at the dinner table, it will change your life. And if you can honor who you are and value your services, it is your responsibility to make the offer so that that person who's waiting for help can get the help they need and they desire.
Sparkle, you teach people how to get out of their own way and reach for a better version of themselves. You inspire others with your positive attitude, your drive towards setting goals, and being the sparkle warrior everyone has the potential to be. You've smiled nonstop since I've seen you this morning. You're the hero. Jennifer Johnson, go to jenniferjohnson.com, and thank you to loopydocs.com, our producer at Eliances. This wouldn't have happened without her. And thank you to Wes, our Money Radio producer, David Cogan with Eliances.
You have been listening to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. Eliances is the destination for entrepreneurs, investors, CEOs, inventors, leaders, celebrities, and startups. To present your superpower, visit www.eliances.com. To unmask Eliances heroes' secret identities, be sure to tune in every Thursday at 9 a.m. right here on Money Radio 1510 and 99.3 FM.